The years-long fight for D.C. statehood could face a major bump in the road, going back to the times when D.C. was treated more like a plantation than a state. Republican lawmakers now upping the ante in their quest to block D.C. from becoming the 51st state. This time it comes in the form of a possible bill to roll back D.C.'s home rule, which has been in place since 1973. Right now, the nation's capital is home to more than 700,000 people. It elects its mayor, but it doesn't have a congressional vote in Congress that counts. And yes, Congress still oversees the city's budget and laws, and that could even change after the midterms, beginning with the mayor. Georgia's Republican Congressman Andrew Clyde drafting legislation to return exclusive control of D.C. to Congress. Clyde is a member of the House Oversight Committee, which oversees the district. He says if Republicans take back the House, his bill will be on the table. BNC Contributor Atiba Madyun is back with us. And Atiba, before home rule, residents of D.C. said they were treated like a plantation. And back then, the city was 77% black, and Congress acting as the overseers. In fact, the congressman from Virginia always wore seersucker suits. It looked terrible, but now they're talking about rolling back the clock once again.
Yeah, and DC and residents been saying that they felt like they were living on a plantation. The White House, which I hate, I'm saying, call me incorrect. I hate using that term White House because it is a name and a word that I think is tied to slavery. It used to be called the President's House, but it's right here in Washington, D.C. And places where rules of law are created are the United States Capitol, all still in Washington, D.C. My mother has often told me the fact that she couldn't vote in a presidential election until 1968 as a D.C. resident. D.C., in terms of home rule, what we really need to be doing, I want to talk about a solution, is really talking more about the history of our city. Really talking more about the fact that how slavery and how Maryland and Virginia and people from D.C. left the city because they could not have slaves in the city. So they left to go back to Maryland and Virginia, how parts of the city were ceded back to Maryland and Virginia because of slavery. Slavery, and then Washington, D.C., one of the things that bothers me so much is I see so much of a homeless population living in tents. And for me, it's kind of like a vision back to what it must have been like or may have been like for slaves who came and escaped to try to come to D.C. but had no job, had no home, had no place to live. D.C. is a plantation mentality, and the way the United States Congress has treated us for far too long has been very much as if we are still in a slave state without having voting representation in Congress. And I asked that question on social media today because knowing that we were going to have this conversation, because there's still millions of people in this country that do not recognize and realize that D.C. residents do not have a voting representation in Congress.
Atiba, because the city was 77% black for so long, in fact, it had the nickname Chocolate City, do you think Congressman Clyde understands the racist undertones of what he's talking about, which is basically, because I don't like you, because I don't like the way you people treat us, I'm going to take away your right to elect your elected mayor. I mean, forget about statehood. He's talking about rolling things back to pre-home rule when D.C. actually almost had an overseer as opposed to an elected mayor.
Dale, what we don't talk enough about is, I think one of the Koch brothers passed away, but the Koch brothers did so much to undermine and do things and to push an agenda within the Republican Party. George Mason University has a school of where, and I don't know the name of it, but where there's a lot of conservative thought processes that come out. And what we're seeing with Republican congressional members, both federally, state, even local, is a concerted effort to bring back a racist agenda. Isn't it interesting? World War I, where some of the things that are happening now are still happening all over again, where history is repeating itself. So, these things that we're seeing that are happening with the Congress and these white men that, in my opinion, are very insecure and recognize their inferiority because they don't have any ideas. What they are doing, though, is continue to push an agenda to continue to poke at us and to get us to respond to them in a way that we end up responding to this. So Clyde, I never heard of him before, but clearly he is part of that agenda to continue to push this agenda, this racist agenda.
Atiba Madyun, we are having a little bit of a difficulty with your shot. We kept getting you, we lost you for a second, we got you back. But I'm glad we got you back for the pertinent parts of the conversation, which is that, think about it, there are more people living in D.C. than there are living in Wyoming right now. Wyoming has 2 elected senators, and we're talking about a congresswoman who might lose her seat who is now sitting on the January 6th committee. Imagine if D.C. became the 51st state, the balance of power nationwide that would change. Atiba, always thanks for being with us. We will see you back in our next hour.